This is a full-on mobile home, not even on a foundation, and it's 30 minutes away from my office. This is a waste of an hour. No, we can't even get in, dude. Like, what's that? Today. We're on our way to look at a property in Columbia, Tennessee. So we're in Spring Hill. Tell me about this.
Okay, so I found this one. It's through one of the agents that reached out to me.
So you posted on Facebook and an agent said I have a deal?
Yeah, I have like 4 or 5 agents that I'm working with, and he sent me over a list of stuff that would probably fill our criteria. This is the first 3-2 that seemed to fit the price point. It's $175,000, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,150 square feet.
What did the agent tell you about this place?
Not a whole lot. It was pretty limited communication. Just that he was going to try to get us in, and then he confirmed that we could. So I just got a text from Matt, the guy, the wholesaler that I've been dealing with a lot of the homes in Columbia. So he just sent me a 4-2 in Columbia.
We can drive by it after this to kind of see where it is and look at it maybe. All right, so when I'm driving up, we're like 2 miles away. So I kind of want to look at the area where the restaurants are, the grocery stores, the schools, those kind of things. Depending on where it is, this doesn't look too good to me, but we'll see when we come over there. And so I just want to see like quality. Is it run down? Are the places open? Are they thriving? Are people walking around? That kind of stuff. I don't know this area that well as we get further south of here.
And that looks like a trailer park. I hope it's not, but
it does, yeah. So it's definitely a trailer park. It looks like it might be in a bit of a transition. Like these houses look a little nicer up here.
They do.
Just as far as construction goes. It's probably transitioning a little bit. Dude, I think this might be a mobile home.
Is that bad?
It can't be.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
How you guys doing,
sir? Hey,
my name's Tim.
Bill.
Bill. Nice
Hey, this is Bill.
They have told me that the only way they're going to get you guys in there is if the renter is there, so that way they can open the door.
Sorry, I missed all that.
All right, so there's no lockbox. Trying to figure out how to get in. He said that they said we could only get in if the renter could let us in.
So we could knock on the door and see if they're there right now.
The renter knows they're selling it?
The renter knows they're selling it.
Okay. Are they used to getting people to come in and walk through it?
No clue. Okay. I mean, it's been sitting on the market for a while. I assume either they don't have quite enough traction and that's why they're not as on it.
All right, so we just got here, and it turns out that there's no lockbox on the house. There's renters living inside of there, and we can't get in unless they let us in. So we're trying to figure it out. We're gonna knock on the door, see if they'll let us in, and if not, we're gonna probably just walk around the outside and see what's up.
This is a full-on mobile home, not even on a foundation, and it's 30 minutes away from my office. This is a waste of an hour. No, we can't even get in, dude. Like, what's that? Right there, that looks like a bag of shingles on top of a crappy roof. Like, you see that? That's like that most
definitely is a
bag of shingles
for $170,000.
All right, let's talk about mobile homes. So if you look up there, that's probably a manufactured house.
Okay.
On a foundation, possibly. If just looking at it, it looks like a single wide. And then this one is, you can see the skirting here. So that skirting all beat up. This is probably a manufactured home that's not on a foundation. So if we looked under that skirting, it's probably sitting on some support. I would rather buy something like this or that potentially, and that's even like, it's like house, than what we're looking at right here.
Okay.
So this is usually like, unless you're getting this super cheap, it's a no from me. $175,000 for this is a joke. The reason it's sitting on the market for a long time is it's like no possible way that makes sense. So here, come here. So Blaze, you can see right here, this skirting here is just covering. This is the frame that a mobile home sits on. And then there's some blocks right here that are holding it up. So the difference between this and something that's on a foundation is pretty big. If you look at this, you have like, the way these are structured is you have the single wide house. This is a double wide. So they come down like this single, and then they'll put them together like this, and then they'll put those frames up on the blocks that I showed you. This is not your first flip, because you can't compare this to a single family home. You really can't even compare it to that mobile home on a foundation. But when you're looking at comps for these and resale prices, you're gonna have to find other double wides, kind of like trailer structures to compare it to. When I think about people, you got apartment, I might be in like a crappy apartment moving to this, or mobile home to get my own land, that kind of thing. So like right over there, that park that we saw, like
step up from the trailer park.
Yeah, like we own the apartment buildings, trailer parks, that kind of stuff. So they'll be like, okay, I want to be out of the park because I'm not just renting the lot and the property. I might want to buy something like this. It's probably like the bottom end of your single family type house buyer that would be buying something like this. Like we talked about, qualifying for a mortgage, things like that. Certain companies will finance it, other banks won't. So it's just something to think about. And I know you didn't expect to drive me to a mobile home today.
I did not, but take full responsibility for it. Yeah, that won't happen a second time.
Yeah, okay. I thought that was an outhouse when I walked up from the side. When you're looking at a property like this, you look at the lot in the land. Right now, you're kind of like sharing a yard, 2 yards. Sometimes you'll see like flag lots where you'll drive up a driveway and they're shared driveways with other people. This one doesn't look like it's a shared driveway. You can see it sits back.
Yeah.
And so you're looking at the back of other people's houses and they're looking in on you. When you look at property, you want to figure out where that stuff sits, what the layout is, what the structure, how much land comes. So this might be, we might be in this dude's yard right here. Their lot might be here. It might go back here, unless this dude's driving up to the next door neighbor's house. They're probably wondering if we're cops and they're going to drive away if it's the tenants.
Oh, we're looking to get in here.
I'm looking at this house. They're selling this house. You know anything about it?
Yeah.
How rough is it?
Well, from the way I understand, the guy that's renting it from, I guess, Albert's guy that owns it, they had to do a bunch of work.
Property worth, you get that one, that might be
Yeah, he owns that one as well.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
So he owns that house and this house. Well, we renovate houses for a living and resell them.
Is that y'all's house up there on the corner, that blue one?
No, but I saw it on the way down here.
When you go up to someone's front door,
The property
and say,
line is
I know someone who's
about
interested in
the
buying.
big
They're
trees
always-
right in there.
Thanks.
Thank you.
When you guys are looking for your next set of properties, give me a bigger picture as to what value I can provide to you guys.
The only thing we need is a house. We typically need to buy at somewhere around 50 or 60 cents on the dollar though from an after repair value. He needs a little experience too. So you could hook it up and lift it up and drive it out of here tomorrow. This one is gonna take a lot more work. It's tight. You get that cat taking a shit over there?
I did.
Okay, great.
Perfect thumbnail for this.
That's the thumbnail. What I will do is I will start looking around for off-market stuff. I'm sure that obviously you can find anything on market pretty easily, and that's no hassle whatsoever.
Yeah, it's also our time. So like if you're finding stuff where you're like, this would be a good flip, this would be a good flip, this would be a good flip. Like I'm willing to write offers and make offers as much as you are. We need to buy a house in like the next couple weeks. So like this is not like, we're gonna take 6 months to go drive you all around town to buy a house. Like we need one now.
I'm gonna have you just because I need to know criteria.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna sit around at my computer for 24 hours a day looking through every single property in the area to make sure that it fits everything and then have one thing become kind of off. I need you to send me a bullet point list of everything that you're looking for in your flip criteria. Obviously, mobile homes are a no, and we learned that one today. But everything that you're looking for.
If that mobile home was $40,000, I might consider buying it. Price will solve almost everything, but I'd prefer a single family house. I'm willing to go look at houses and talk to you about what you should be looking for, that kind of stuff, but I also don't want to waste a ton of your time either, so.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, nice meeting you too.
Thanks.
Yep.
I will text you tonight.
Yeah, sweet, awesome, thank you so much.
Okay, so before we go anywhere else, we're leaving that house. It was a total pile of crap. We couldn't even get in. It's ridiculous. So I want to drive over around the corner and just kind of see what else is around. So we can actually use this as a little bit of training. Get a feel for the neighborhood. This is like, is it walkable? Is it a place that you would want to go at night? Those kind of things.
No, I wouldn't want my girlfriend to walk here at night.
Well, okay, there you go. So like, look, right there. Don't bring me to this anymore. Okay, so this is
Now we are in the
probably,
park.
I think we're in a mobile home park here.
We
So
are.
that's what we saw. I just want to drive around this a little bit. Now, this is what we should be buying while we're down here.
What, the entire park?
Yeah, entire park, yeah.
I'm down.
Should be called. We could do that on your second deal.
So should I be asking them if they have tenants?
Yeah, definitely. If it's a rental property, we want to know if the tenants are going to stay in, if they're going to move out, do they need 30 days? Like, we want to know how soon we can get the house.
Okay, so
address?
this next one is going to be 300 River Heights Drive.
All right, tell me about this house.
So I'm just looking at this for the first time now. It's a 4.2 built in 1971. They're asking $175,000 for it.
So the same price as the mobile home we just saw.
Correct. And this
What
does have a foundation.
Is it a mobile home? So you can see this one's got like a foundation basement.
Hello? Just checking.
Oh,
That's what they always do.
who?
Matt, whenever he walks into a house, he screams hello.
Oh, okay. Whenever I go in these houses, I always actually use my phone light, but then I go, maybe I should try turning the lights on.
Let's see if they have power.
It might, yeah. So this is weird. It's like a downstairs basement. Let's go look at the upstairs first. Get a video of that.
That's wild.
Well, it's nothing like seeing that on the way up the stairs, huh? So front door. Front door's open too. All right, so front door, we have like a little living area. So they're calling this is one bedroom.
It's probably all have to be ripped out, right?
Yeah, definitely redo this deck. It's got central air. So there's a few things that we want to look at. We want to look at air conditioning, roof, foundation, water heater. It's not the worst, like the biggest expense. Electric. So we want to look at the electrical box. So they're including, it's really a 3-1 upstairs.
Yeah.
They're including all that stuff downstairs.
Correct.
Here's another pro tip.
Please.
Don't wear sandals when you go look at crappy houses.
I've said that after each of my walkthroughs and I wasn't going to do it again.
Yeah. All right, so really what I'm looking for back here is they said it backs up to the Duck River. I wanted to see the height of the river. The one thing that would concern me at a property that's close to a river would be, is it in a flood zone?
Yeah.
If it's in a flood zone, then insurance is crazy. People just say no to it. While we're out here, let's check out this thing. We can just peek in. It's nice. So on these things, if you look here, you can see the year, make, and model of these, usually by like the serial numbers, or you can look them up to see how old they are. Model number, serial number, so they have like, it looks like a 2003. Same thing with HVAC units. You can see usually use their serial number to find out what the age is. Why is there an entire kitchen down here?
I think they're trying to set this up as a 2-family.
Yeah, this is a great rental. This really is probably going to go a lot. Where's the bathroom down here?
It's over here, right in front.
You're looking at there, I think we need to get a shot of that. You find some really interesting things in houses like this. This is like an exterior door frame.
Yeah.
So I don't think this area has a ton of like aluminum wiring. That's one thing to think about if you have to change a panel over from aluminum to copper. Sometimes I'll bring a screwdriver and take the panel off and take a look just to make sure. That mold's giving me a headache. Glad I'm back outside. Let's go eat a cheeseburger and talk about it. Jumbo house, baby. What do you think? All right, so we left my office to drive to see a house 30 minutes away, and it was a mobile home. So thank you for that. We couldn't get into the house, but we talked to some random people that told us about the area.
Yep.
We also saw like an area that we don't want to invest in primarily. So I think that was good. You got to see a couple of things of driving around there. And then the other cool thing that was really good, I think, is while we were on our way there, you got a text from a wholesaler you've been working with.
Correct.
For another house that was 2 miles away. Yep. So we got to go to see that one, and it just
happened to be unlocked.
Yeah, we're just gonna drive by, look at the area, and it was unlocked. We were able to go in and look around. Nothing like burping double cheeseburger while you're talking.
Yeah,
so I think that was good. It was good that we got to see 2 houses today, or really like one and the outside of what not to do, and learned a ton of lessons. But I think that there's an opportunity here to make an offer on this property. So lots of goods and lots of bads.
Yep.
Don't take me to mobile home again.
I will not take you to the mobile home again. Good?